Hey y'all, Dana with Sullivan Family Homestead here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the basics of chicks. Alright, so today's video is going to be on the basics of starting chicks. So it's chick season, and the Tractor Supply's getting their chicks in, the co-op has got their chicks in, everybody's got their chicks in, and you want babies, and I don't blame you. They're so cute. But what do you need? Well, I'll tell you, you don't need very much to make it okay. You don't need very much to start baby chicks. So the first thing you need is something to put the chicks in. In this case, what we have is a 100-gallon water tank, stock tank, and you can see here the babies. It's a very simple setup. We actually got this, I think, at Tractor Supply for $100. It's galvanized, so it's going to be sturdy and last forever. And then you see the heat lamp. I am terrified of the heat lamps burning things up, catching things on fire. And so Matthew built this little stand for me, and you can see it comes up to this high, and that's actually for good reason. And then it also has a little foot built on the bottom that slides up underneath the tank, so that stand is not going anywhere. And then the light itself is clamped onto the post, and then it has a string that ties it up there so that it hangs perfectly. Now when you start out, you want your light to be 18 to 20 inches from the bottom. And a good indicator is just to see how the chicks respond to the light. If they're cold, they're going to move under it, and if they're hot, they're going to move away from it. As you can see, they're right in the middle of the trough, so I'd say we've got it right about where we need it to be. Another thing that you're going to need for your chicks is a water container and a feeder. Very simple items. You can also find those at Tractor Supply or the co-op, and they're just a few dollars. For the water, when I get chicks, I always get a 3-pack of these electrolytes, and 1 pack makes a gallon of water. So when I get the chicks, I've got the 3 packets of the electrolytes. I immediately mix up the first gallon of water, and that's what I put into their bottle. So you can see, well, it seems like it's got a little bit of an orangey tint to it. And that's the electrolytes. Now what I will do is I will run through all 3 gallons of electrolyte water before I start phasing them out into just regular water. And I find that when I do this, that I have a really good success rate of the chicks getting a great start, and I have not had any issues with pasty butt or anything like that, knock on wood. The feed is a simple medicated chick starter crumble from Purina. I like the medicated because generally the chicks that I get from the co-op or from other hatcheries have not been vaccinated for the coccidiosis, and so this is a way of getting them treated for that without any kind of extra work or medication or anything, so it's already built into the feed. Now the good thing about that is they get treated. It's easy to administer because it's just right there in the feed. And then what I do is they'll get that medicated feed clear up until they're old enough to be feathered out and going outside. At that time, I'll start phasing them out from that to the regular crumble that I feed the rest of the flock. You can see in the bottom, whoops, let me get away from that light a little bit. You can see in the bottom of the tank I've got some pine shavings in there, and that just helps keep it dry and clean, and it's easy to maintain. As you can see, the babies are settling in and getting sleepy. Look at little bobblehead. Oh my goodness. They've had such a rough day. We had our chicken meeting at the co-op today, so of course they were getting oogled and ogled, and everybody was having a great time with them. So anyway, that's pretty much it. As you can see, there are just a couple of basic things. That is all you need to have baby chicks. I hope you guys are getting your chicks this year, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.